Christopher Meloni may be in his 60s, but he's still got companies lining up around the block for his endorsements, with one caveat: he has to be naked. Luke Evans inspires dehydration levels of thirst. Instagram is the primary avenue for Evans' exhibitionism, and he very rarely misses an opportunity to pose without at least some of his clothing. Evans is especially fond of bathing suit photos, and since his swimsuit style of choice tends to be Speedos, these photos leave very little to the imagination. Evans loves showing off so much that Socialite Life even awarded him the label King of the Thirst Trap in April 2021. The actor, famous for his roles in films such as The Hobbit and Beauty and the Beast, has continued to gain attention for his shirtless photos, even though he loves to pretend they are about something other than his shredded bod. For instance, he celebrated Pride Month 2021 by showing off a rainbow-themed underwear band. Cristiano Ronaldo's thing is underwear. The world-famous soccer player is known for having one of the best bodies in sports, and he is certainly not shy about sharing it with the world. His clothing brand CR7 sells boxers, socks, and loungewear, but Ronaldo can almost always be seen modeling tight boxers. Ronaldo is the most followed Instagram user in the world, and he certainly sells his undies well. He poses them in the pool, during cold water immersion sessions, and even while sitting on a vintage car. While the Portuguese stunner also highlights his physique by way of swimsuit photos, he clearly has a thing about undies, telling Demand, "I always feel good when I'm wearing great underwear. It's a confidence boost." One Direction was formed during Season 7 of the X Factor UK, where 5 individual singers were grouped to form a new boy band. They could sing, and they looked good. Like all of the other group members, Liam Payne grew from a boy into a man while he was in 1D, and that evolution allowed him to move into more adult territory. After the band split, Payne's first solo single was the decidedly adult Strip That Down. While Payne always had a fit body, he clearly worked hard to pack on the muscle as he grew older. He also covered himself in tattoos, most notably on his arms and hands. Both might explain why Payne also began to post more thirst traps online, highlighting his unclothed torso, something that has only increased over the years thanks to his partnership with Hugo Boss and shots by the pool that even had Mark Wahlberg commenting on his abs. The Bachelorette has been running for over 20 years, meaning there have been hundreds of good-looking men. One of the hottest was Tyler Cameron, a suitor on Season 15 of The Bachelorette, where he vied for Hannah Brown's final rose and came in second to Jed Wyatt. Cameron has since taken off in a way that few Bachelor Nation folks do, all while running a construction business in Florida. He was cast on The Real Dirty Dancing and also makes good dough advertising brands like White Claw and Amazon to his 2.2 million Instagram followers. He caters to this audience by showing off, posing suggestively on boats, or maybe licking food off his fingers in another paid promo, all while shirtless.
That's called a thirst trap.
That's a thirst trap,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Christopher Meloni found fame when he began appearing simultaneously on 2 television series in the late 1990s, NBC's Law & Order Special Victims Unit and HBO's groundbreaking Oz. He was also frequently without clothing on Oz, which certainly did not turn away any new fans. Now in his 60s, the man is being lusted over more than ever before, and he is totally embracing it. He has not only continued to film nude scenes in his acting projects, but he also stripped down for 2 big ads. The first was in 2022 for Peloton, which came to be after the actor said he worked out naked at home, and the second was a 2023 sock ad for Tommy Cooper. No wonder his fans call him Zaddy. Rapper Drake has accomplished many things in his life, particularly when it comes to music. He is the artist with the most overall hits on the Billboard Hot 100, and he has the most top 5, 10, 20, and 40 hits as well. He has also sold 184 million singles, which makes him the top-selling singles artist of all time. All that success also means he has a lot of haters. For example, Drake's shirtless thirst traps typically receive somewhat of a mixed reception. One photo in particular sparked a whole online debate in April 2023 when the rapper posed in just a low-slung towel. While many fans expressed lust or complimented the star, others suggested Drake had gotten plastic surgery to secretly enhance his abs. When Jersey Shore first made its debut in 2009, Vinny Guadagnino was the shyest of the bunch. Age and a couple of years on reality TV turned Guadagnino into a hookup machine, and Vinny is now very fond of showing off his good looks, particularly his toned abs and muscled arms. Nobody has been complaining in Vegas, where Guadagnino has stripped down for a Chippendales residency on 5 different occasions. He told People magazine, "Being a part of Chippendales and getting the chance to host, dance, show some skin, and see my fans up close and personal at one of the most iconic shows on the Strip is always a blast."
When they handed Barack Obama his presidential pin, that's what I feel like getting my first sock.
Most people would like to have 6-pack abs, But for Riverdale star KJ Apa, that would be a downgrade. The handsome actor has become known for his shredded 8-pack. Because Riverdale loves a shirtless dude, and because he has not been shy about sharing pictures of his body on social media, one where he is standing on rocks by the water with outstretched arms and a long open jacket, showing off those abs, may explain why his intense chest and ab workouts have been highlighted by male fitness magazines. It's been a while since Apa has posted a sexy selfie to his Instagram grid, perhaps because he became a dad in September 2021 and his priorities shifted. Those previous thirst traps did, however, score him a cushy deal with Lacoste, for whom he became an underwear ambassador in early 2022. Thankfully, Apa seems to have a healthy take on his sex symbol status, telling Vulture, "I don't think it's anything I'm ever going to get used to. As soon as you get used to becoming a sex object, that can be dangerous." Given that Channing Tatum famously worked as a stripper prior to becoming an actor, the inspiration for his Magic Mike films, it makes sense that he would have an exhibitionist streak. But Tatum does not frequently post thirst traps on Instagram. He posts the occasional sexy photo or video to his stories, but with the exception of one glorious, fully nude shower photo the actor posted in May 2019, after losing a bet with then-girlfriend Jessie J, most of the sexy shots on Tatum's grid are from his professional projects. Tatum told Kelly Clarkson, "As someone that has to work out for a job, I promise you I would not look like this unless I had to be naked in most of my movies."
All the bruises and the pain and the sweating, were totally worth it, as long as people go see the film.
Sure enough, his role in the Magic Mike trilogy pretty much hinged on his good looks and willingness to strip down. He has also gone nude in numerous non-Mike projects, many of which are streaming. So there's your weekend taken care of. Shemar Moore is an actor, model, producer, philanthropist, and definitely an exhibitionist. He first gained fame when he began appearing on the daytime soap opera The Young and the Restless in 1994, but his profile really exploded during his decade on Criminal Minds. Now in his 50s, Moore looks just as good as he did back in the 90s. And he definitely knows it. He has spent years showing off his body wherever he can, including on his Instagram, but it goes beyond that too. In 2013, Moore lifted his shirt to give fans a peek at his sculpted abs while on Anderson, a move he repeated on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert in 2015 and on Steve Harvey's show Steve in 2022. Hey, when you've got it, flaunt it. Skier Gus Kenworthy first came to our attention when he won a silver medal at Sochi 2014 Winter Olympics. Even though he's usually covered in winter gear, thanks to his tendency to post photos highlighting his fantastic body, we have seen more than our fair share of his pecs, abs, thighs, and more. Even pictures of his sports-related injuries have left fans lusting. From the gym to the side of the highway, there seems to be no place Kenworthy won't take off his clothes. Kenworthy's good looks have also led to several professional photo shoots where he has appeared shirtless, and even a role in American Horror Story 1984. But Kenworthy's most revealing shots are often ones he posts himself. One of his favorite types of thirst traps is the Speedo shot. A leopard print Speedo has been featured many times throughout the years, including a 2019 shot on a deck and a 2022 photo of Kenworthy lounging on a pool float. You might know George Stults from his 6 seasons on Seventh Heaven or from his work such as Hallmark Channel's I'm Not Ready for Christmas. But if you are a follower of Stults' Instagram, you know that his actual personality is far from anything you would find on Hallmark. Stults loves to show off his body, not just to be sexy, but as a way to push the envelope. From doing construction with his bum peeking out of his pants, to posing in skimpy shorts to celebrate the 4th of July, you never know what to expect from Stults. And while he certainly likes to show off his attractiveness in more typical selfies, Stults' tendency to gravitate toward the risque has gotten him reported to Instagram so many times that he had to make a new account. If you check it out though, just be prepared for bad dancing and lots of mooning. Ever since the start of his career in Baywatch, Jason Momoa's roles have typically featured him shirtless and sexy. Momoa did not even speak English in his breakout role in Game of Thrones, but his giant 6'4" frame and luscious long hair helped ensure his character became a fan favorite. In feature films like Aquaman, Momoa has continued to show off his looks. But outside of movies, Momoa has given fans plenty of other sexy material featuring that mammoth bod in various stages of undress. He starred in a 2020 Rocket Mortgage campaign where he played with bubbles in a bathtub and showed off his pecs in an April 2023 workout video for Men's Health. Perhaps Momoa's most attention-grabbing moment came when he showed off his traditional Hawaiian molo in an Instagram post during an October 2020 fishing trip. The post gave fans a whole new appreciation for loincloths, and it went viral, leading to an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, where Momoa stripped down to his molo. He told People magazine, "I feel very beautiful in them, and it's just something that just feels natural."
And that's comfortable?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, it is.
I actually don't even like wearing clothes anymore.
Ashley Parker Angel first became famous because of his appearance on the reality show Making the Band, where he made it all the way to the end of the competition and became part of the resulting band O-Town. They split up in 2003, and though Angel hasn't released a solo album since 2006, he has remained in the public eye thanks to social media. In 2014, Angel told Out magazine, "I love being in front of a camera, and I've been that way since I was a kid, as long as it's for the right reason, not just to take a check." That dedication to showing himself off has paid dividends. As far back as 2015, Pride.com labeled Angel Instagram's best thirst trapper. And given the competition, that is really saying something.